This is a cotton reel with hub of radius A. This one is hub of radius A from center to this, and two end caps with radius B. B is this and A is something like that, smaller than this. And cotton thread is wound around it. It is known as firki. And placing this way, thread is downward, and slowly we are applying force. We are applying tension. So our question is that in which direction the reel will move. See, it moves in forward direction, but at certain angle, if we increase the angle of the string with horizon slowly, just a minute. Still it move in forward direction, but now I am increasing the angle. Still it move in forward direction. Again I am increasing the angle. Still move in forward direction. Again I am increasing the angle. Now it will move in backward direction at this angle. This way. Again I am repeating the same. If we adjust exact critical angle, it will not move in forward direction or backward direction, as well as it will not rotate. I am adjusting critical angle. This is almost critical angle. Now I am increasing the angle. It will move in backward direction. Okay? Now the theory behind this. The theory behind the experiment. This is the side view of the cotton reel. Inner radius is A and end cap with radius B. This is the string in horizontal position, and we are applying tension here, force here. Friction force generated in backward direction. We are considering T is greater than F. So acceleration is what? So T minus F by M, dV by dt, which is dV by dt. And what about torque? So we are considering acceleration in forward direction. So T must be greater, and the rotation should be in clockwise sense. So torque due to friction force must be greater. So Fb minus Ta by I, it is alpha, which is called d omega by dt, rate of change of angular velocity, which is called angular acceleration. And we know that for perfect rolling V should be equal to omega r, but this time r is B. So V is B omega. Now taking derivative both the sides, dV by dt is B into d omega by dt. Replacing dV by dt is by T minus F by M. So T minus F by M equal to B into d omega by dt, which is Fb minus Ta by I. Now taking cross multiplication, Ti minus Fi equal to Mb square F minus Mbta. So Ti plus Mbta equal to Fi plus Mb square F. Taking common T, I plus Mba equal to F into I plus Mb square. So T equal to F into I plus Mb square upon I plus Mba, and F equal to T into I plus Mba upon I plus Mb square. But I same and Mb square is greater than Mba. So this rounded part, this term is greater than 1. So T should be greater, T must be greater than F. So our supposition is right. But if we suppose F is greater than T, F is greater than T, then it should move in backward direction, and backward acceleration is dV by dt. Okay, and if you move, it will move in backward direction, and we have considered F greater. So torque due to F should be greater because of B is greater. So it should move in clockwise sense, but we have considered it will move in backward direction, which is not possible because the rotation is clockwise sense and still transfer motion is in backward direction. These two effects simultaneously not possible. So this case is not possible. Now critical angle. Now suppose we are applying force, that is tension, to through the string at an angle theta with horizon. So it has two components, t cos theta and t sin theta. But we want to find critical angle, that is at certain angle it will not move back forward direction or backward direction. So t cos theta must be balanced by frictional force, and at that instant in this position the torque should be 0. So torque due to t, but t is acting at right angle with radius a. So TA must balance by FB, B into F. So TA equal to FB. If we replace F by TA by B, so T cos theta equal to F, but F is what? So TA by B. T cut out. So cos theta is A by B. Theta is cos inverse A by B. This is the critical angle. If theta is less than critical angle, it will move in forward direction. And if theta is greater than critical angle, it will move in backward direction. For maximum friction, so maximum friction is directly proportional to normal force, mu into n. So mu into mg minus t sin theta. Now t cos theta is frictional force and which is maximum if you consider. So mu into mg minus t sin theta. Now we are checking TA minus FB is equal to 0 or greater than 0. So what is T? So from this mu into mg minus t sin theta upon cos theta into A minus F. F is what? This one. So mu into mg minus t sin theta and into B. But cos theta is A by B. So replacing cos theta by A by B, we get mu into mg minus t sin theta into B. This is the same as this, the last term, second term. So these two are equal. So in this case also, these two torques should be equal. That's it.